Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to day 3 of surviving in Raven Creek. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day. Let's get straight into the video. So today's goals were kind of a little weirder than yesterday's goals. Since we cleared out a ton of zombies, I was looking at exploring the south side of what I'm calling the island. The island has a lot of interesting areas. There's a residential and industrial, and then the business area. The business area was what I was wanting to clear out today and see if there was anything of interest down there. I never played Raven Creek. This is probably the second time I've ever played it, and I had never explored this island, so I'm not sure what's down here. But I can definitely say that it was worth exploring down here and moving down this way. Just because of the fact of the amount of loot that I got from these buildings. I had to nope my way out of there because there were so many doors being hit that I wasn't sure if it was actually going to be safe to investigate that building. So I decided that I was going to go back to the apartments I explored yesterday to recover the library here and bring back home some books, or even read some books there, in order to get an efficient level up for my skills, or a booster. But the zombies were in my way first, so I really had to clear them out. I decided to try to use the car here. I knew that my strength wasn't all that high, and neither was my fitness. As I was trying to fight them, I was thinking about how I could best utilize it, and decided that I was going to try to kill more of them before I actually got to use the car. What an unfortunate time for my frickin' bat to break in the middle of a fight. I don't say this very often, but I love the audio the bat makes when it hits something. The ding is just so satisfying. Once again, what an unfortunately timed break. I did take quite a few weapons with me, though, knowing that those would break if I got into any big fights, so I did really think, though, in that moment when it broke, I panicked because I thought I was going to be able to finish the horde off with it, but no cigar. as excited as I was to find that gun, I didn't realize that we had still the basic Project Zomboid aiming. And so I needed to level up my skill, which really disappointed me because I was really excited to find that gun. This was pretty cool though. So we have a mod that adds different obvious clothing, but this is part of the Undead Survivor mod. And I was reading up on this just before I actually found her and took a lot of her stuff. The hip bag was pretty useful. It's kind of like a fanny pack on steroids. So obviously after looting for a bit, I decided to go check out this mediocre library. It had a lot of magazines in it, but not really many books I could utilize. It was really a disappointing find. I was hoping I could find something a lot better so that way I could level up my skills, but it is what it is. Ah, yes, the laboratory magazine. One of the most useless freaking magazines in the game. Decorations. No, but on a serious note, it was something that when I found I didn't realize was in the game. The virology is pretty cool. We've been playing around with it as of the recording of this video, and it's very different. It's a different taste to what I'm used to. Normally we play on pretty close to vanilla settings, no cure, no anything like that. But it's been an interesting time playing with it. And the antibodies and everything. We actually don't know how it works yet, and nobody's watched any videos on it, so it's all new to us, and we're kind of just figuring it out as we go along. But like I said, this library was pretty disappointing. All I found was a ton of magazines that I could read. By this point, I started thinking I need to go clear out the gas station, and was deciding on whether or not I should take these libraries back. Or libraries, sorry. Take these magazines back. Which I decided, yeah, we're going to take them back. That way, if I ever end up finding the rest of my friends, I can just, let them read it. I didn't realize how big this city is until I really started going individually through every building and checking everything. It really is amazing the amount of work that these modders put into these cities. The amount of details and the time it probably takes for them to build these individual buildings and decorate them and do everything. It really is impressive. So shout out to the creator of Raven Creek. Oh, just what glorious, beautiful sounds of the head cracking. Ugh, 10 out of 10. This is where stuff got really fun, though. I really enjoyed this upcoming fight.
running? Why are you running?
We appreciate the low quality memes. After that whole fight, I was so tired of fighting that I decided to take a minute to loot all of the bodies, every single one that I killed, and see if I could find anything of use. I did find more military gear and another gun, but decided not to take it. Now, I thought that I could get into the army store gear, but unfortunately, like most of them, they're chained out, so you can't get it. I was pretty frustrated when I saw this because I really could have used the shotguns and everything that were in there. So, to take my frustration out, I decided I would head back to the gas station and check out the mechanics area and see if I could manage to worm my way in. First, though, I need some food because I'm starving. This was the very fortunate moment that I realized I can't get in and that I'm out of luck for getting in there until I find a crowbar.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
I didn't realize it until I started fighting, but my bat had dangerously low health, and I realized it as I started fighting, and I scrambled to try to find a new weapon, and to no avail. I couldn't find a new weapon in my inventory, so... More looting. I started laughing when that happened because I was really irritated that, of course, the bat breaks when I only have 3 zombies left, right? Because that's just Project Zomboid for you. It's gonna break in the time that is most inconvenient. It won't break on the last zombie. It'll break when you still have to fight a couple more. So in a frenzy, I decided that I would take the chance to run in and see if I could find a weapon. Luckily, I found the lead pipe. The one and only most trusted weapon in Project Zomboid. Like I said, the most trusted weapon in Project Zomboid. So here, when I open up the map here in a moment, I was actually planning out the rest of my route for the day and was thinking about hitting that long black line of garages there to see if it was going to be worth my time, which it did turn out to be worth it. But But first, I needed water. I noticed that I was dying from dehydration, and you know, your boy after killing 300 zombies is a little thirsty. And the holy generator in the second garage. It's amazing. It is amazing the type of luck I have and how I can just manage to get so lucky all the time. So while we're sitting here and we're watching me try to get this marked on my map, this is the third day, obviously, and this is when a couple of my other friends joined. Frost Jr. had finally joined the server. The Unskilled God had finally joined the server, Austin. And then another individual named Lilith joined, and another individual named Ender joined. Frost, or my brother, had spawned up over by Moldra, and Austin and Lilith spawned in Raven Creek with me, but far, far north, up in the major city. We had spent a lot of time this day trying to plan out how we were going to get to each other, to which no avail. It was going to be far too difficult for them to get to me right now, so I was stuck alone in Raven Creek with my thoughts. So I spent a fair majority of the rest of my day, or at least day 3, going ahead and looting the rest of these garages and then returning home. There was a lot of good stuff in these garages, everything from batteries to weapons to rope and plenty of crafting materials, doors that were broken down, electrical wires. I believe at one point I found a secondary generator. There was just a lot of stuff, and right there you saw the cut. I just jumped ahead 4 in-game hours to the end of the garages. I didn't loot them all because there was a huge horde at the end of the garages that I didn't really want to mess with. With me being depressed and tired and severely over encumbered, it would have been dangerous for me to try to fight them. So after scouting a little bit ahead, I decided that enough was enough and I wasn't going to get too greedy, and I was just going to head back home. After all, I am slow, I'm heavily encumbered, and on top of that, my weapon at the current moment was a lead pipe. So I wasn't going to get too lucky. Don't mind the failed wall jump. Just ignore that. My character's totally not weak. So once I returned home in the evening, my plan was just to settle down for the rest of the evening and go ahead and read some books, take care of the organization problem in my base, and to go ahead and plan out tomorrow what I was going to do. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and leave a like. I really appreciate you guys sitting here and coming to my channel and watching this stuff. I put a lot of work into these videos and try to make them as entertaining as possible. If you guys have any other recommendations or things you guys would like to see in the video, more comedy, more intense moments, anything of that sort, let me know. These are, after all, hour-long recordings of the day, and there's plenty that happens. I just cut out a lot of the dull parts where I'm just walking around or I'm looting. If you guys would like to see more of that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I really, after all, I'm just an entertainer here for you guys, and what you guys like to see is what I should produce. So, besides that, I hope all of you guys have an amazing rest of your day. All of you Spartans are amazing. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, like I said, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to push out a new video every Monday, or every Monday and Tuesday. It's yet to be determined. But besides that, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.